They have non-invasive method, and also it is non-radiation exposure, especially for the pregnant and the children. So, if you want to assess the thyroid nodule with the ultrasound, so what can we know the nodule is benign or malignant? Here is some journal or data will show that if the nodule has the following characteristic, the risk of the malignancy is increased. The first one is the heterogeneity. Sorry, because the presentation had some problem. As the journal said, if the echogenesis of the thyroid nodule, the lower of the echogenesis the thyroid nodule has, the higher risk of the malignancy will have. And the second one is calcification. We know that sometimes we also assess the thyroid nodule with the calcification, but not all the calcification should be malignant. So, what kind of the calcification will be have to increase the risk of the malignancy? Sorry. Here, I'll show you the picture. We can see that this is the ultrasound of the thyroid scan. Demonstrated there is the circumscribed heterogeneous nodule in the thyroid. We find that there's a spotty echogenic fragment within the nodule, and the pathology findings show confirm this is the papillary carcinoma. And the third one is the margin of the lesion. We also that usually the benign lesion has the irregular margin. If the patient, the margin of the nodule has irregular or some unclear, we also will consider this as malignant possibility. And the last one is the tall and the wild side, because sometimes the benign nodule also have the oval shape. It means that the anterior posterior diameter usually is less than the transverse diameter. The ratio of these two diameter usually less than 1. If we find the nodule is the ratio of these two diameter more than 1, we also will suspect the patient this nodule has the possibility of the malignancy. So, in our daily practice, we also will prescribe a detailed ultrasound report to our clinical physician. We also will face the problems. We also will find that some clinical physicians will come to our department and ask me, "Doctor, I saw your report, there's a nodule in the thyroid, but can you tell me, is it a benign or malignancy?" Another problem, they also will ask that, how do I do for this nodule? Is it necessary to perform the biopsy? So, when we face this problem, so we think that we should set up a standard reporting system that will provide accurate diagnosis and recommendations, such as for interval and for the time for the biopsy. So, how can we do it? So, we did a retrospective study in our hospital. There is a 558 nodule in 526 patients we was recruited in our study. We also found this patient also confirmed pathology, and this pathology report is based on the faster thyroid reporting system, because the faster thyroid reporting system is more sensitive and the standard reporting system in international. They also exclude some cases which has no accurate pathological cases and is non-thyroid region mass. And also we consider which classification is suitable in our hospital. We also will choose 3 most common and high sensitive thyroid classification in our study. The first one is BTA, the American Thyroid Association from the United States, and the second one is thyroid from the American College of Radiology, and the BTA, British Thyroid Association from the United Kingdom. We also, each nodule will be classified with these 3 classifications respectively, and also analyzed statistically. What's the result? We found that the correlation between the magnetic rate of the different classification has significant difference in statistics. It means that the high level the nodule will classify, the high rate of magnetic the nodule will have. We also find that in Taiwan system, we also find that the magnetic detect rate is very high, up to the 88%. And also we calculate the sensitivity, and the negative predictive rate, and the positive rate within this classification. We also find that all these three classifications have the highest sensitivity, especially in the ATA classification, because it has the most sensitivity and the sensitivity. And also, because we want to know which classification has the high accuracy rate, we do the repetitive operative characteristic curve, and also we calculate the area under the curve. We also will show that all these three classifications also have a high AUC value. All of them is more than 0.8. Especially the thyroid also has the highest 8 AUC rate. But we also compare these three AUC value of these three classifications. But we didn't find any significant difference in statistics. It means that all these three classifications have the same accurate rate. So which one can be chosen can be suitable for us? And not because we find if you view the ATA classification and the thyroid guide classification, we also find that if the patient will also identify with the spongy form, it means that the patient the nodule with some heterogeneity with the cystic and the solid content. They also, in the ATA guideline, they will classify in the dose suspicious way. If the size is more than 2 centimeters, they also recommend to perform the biopsy. But in thyroid guideline, we also will see that in the spongy form, in the composition, they also will think that this is the benign lesion, and this is not necessary to perform the biopsy. So, in our study, we also will have the similar problem because we find that 52 nodules in our study were classified for the thyroid 2 level. But if we use the ATA classification, this nodule will classify in the no suspicious level. It means that if you use the ATA level, this 24 nodule, the 52 nodule should be performed the biopsy. So we think that it will lead to more overdiagnosis and unnecessary invasive procedure for the patient. So, if you want to use the thyroid classification, how do we use it? Because thyroid classification also can be found in the internet. If you go to the Google, you can type the thyroid calculator. You can find several thyroid calculator. If you click in this website, it also will show that this the 5 parts of the thyroid classification, including composition, echogenicity, margin safe, and echogenic form type. We can choose each of item, and then they also will calculate the total point. They also will transfer to the thyroid level, and also will show the recommendation. If we don't know which, or sometimes we also cannot remember which part of the sonography fixture, this website also will show you each of the sonography fixture. For example, the composition, they will show that the different item of the composition, such as the cyst lesion, and the mixed cyst and solid, and other, and also echogenic foci, echogenicity, and the margin, and the shape. All of them have the image. You can use this system to compare with your patient image, and then it will classify the correct thyroid level. So, in summary, thyroid nodule is a common disease. It also will make more concerns for the patient and physician because it will increase the risk of the malignancy. And the thyroid nodule reporting system can give the radiology and the clinical physician more key guidelines to identify the nature of the thyroid nodule. Through this classification, and the clinical physician also can be provided more detailed guidelines and when to perform the biopsy. As in our opinion, we also would think that if you want to prevent overdiagnosis and less invasive procedure, the thyroid system from the ACR may be the better of the choice. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for a very nice presentation for Dr. Long Man. And now our society will have tickets to thank you and for your distribution to our society. Because time is out, and so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact to Dr. Long Man. Tiếp theo, bởi vì là chúng ta cũng đã quá giờ hơi khá muộn thì vì hôm nay cũng là cái buổi cuối thì xin mời các đại biểu nếu như là có cái tea break chúng ta có thể lấy vào trong hội trường chúng ta tiếp tục cái buổi phiên tiếp theo.